welcome to 29 minutes. I'm in a new place. My background, it sure probably doesn't look like it, but I'm back on my couch. Yeah, I've moved. Um, a lot, so much upheaval, which I've been talking about for weeks. So much, and we hit the max of that, and now I'm riding out the wave of the rest of it, which I'll talk more about I think in a bit. But first, I wanted to react to the 3-minute video, which is what we're reacting to today. Also, I'm now living. There's you can hear a lot of traffic outside, so if you hear noises, I'm so sorry. But yes, the 3-minute video. Watching that was really fun. I think I really just I delved a little bit more about like what I'm up to, I guess. That's when I started speaking, like, what else am I doing? I feel like after a minute I ran out of things to say. Also, the video quality was like it's like, it looks like very exposed, like a high exposure. I don't know if that's the correct term. And if that's still happening, I'm so sorry. I think there was a setting in my camera that I changed around this time, so I'm hoping that quality will change, but I haven't really looked. So we'll find out at some point as I watch more videos. I'd rather it be a surprise. But yeah, it just like looks really like odd, but it's fine. Yeah, so I mentioned in that video, minute 3, that I was 8 weeks into The Artist's Way. And in my memory, I thought I had started this after The Artist's Way. So only 8 weeks in, or that's like, what is that, 3/4 of the way done. I think that's really cool that I was like, because I think I remember now being like, I was gonna wait until it's done, but I was like, I can just like do it now. Like I could just put it into action and not wait for like the right time. Just do it because I want to do it and I'm planning on doing it. So then just do it, you know. So that was really cool to kind of realize. Yeah, cool to see myself in week 8 of The Artist's Way is interesting. So I'm excited to see the next few videos and see what that brings up and where we're at in that journey too. Because I feel like now it's like that. I feel like I remember when I look back at that time, which was like 3 months, it was a lot of like, it was really concentrated. Like the thing, like all my attention was on that. Which was really cool because it was like just me living my life, but also having in the back of my mind at all times this book and how I'm talking to myself and how I'm creating and what I'm like, the choices I'm making on a day-to-day basis and my thinking patterns. That's all that was. So yeah, it's just cool and to like see that, to be able to now watch that process a bit more, even though I didn't document it per se. There's like a little bit of a documentation of it, so that'll be fun to connect to. Yeah, because it still has such a big, it's left such a big impact on my life. Like I think about it regularly. I think about just myself as a creative, as an artist on a day-to-day basis and what that means, and like I'm still exploring that in a way. Like I feel like a lot of my creativity has been on pause during this time for the past like month, or like the past few weeks at least. And I'm finally feeling that drive and the artist child in me again, being curious and wanting to do things again, which is great and really exciting. I'm very happy about that. And just like the concept of like taking action and moving forward and just doing it is really coming to the present of my mind. The present of my mind now. So yeah, it's just really cool. And yeah, I'm just in a place, I'm in a transitional phase, and I'm excited to see where we go. Because I think I just feel like I have been, and I'm like surfacing up to like I don't know, like reaching new parts of myself that have always been there, but I've never explored or expressed, I guess, in the sense of like how I think, like what I think is possible, and like all these things. Like I'm really, I think, it's starting to feel foreign to me to tell myself no, at least when I can catch it. So I'm like trying to catch more times where I go, oh, I can't do that for whatever reason. It's like, well, let's reconsider that you actually can. Do we want to? Those are the questions I'm trying to ask myself. Yeah. But yeah, and I think about revisiting The Artist's Way again. I feel like it's probably too soon because I'm still working. I'm still doing things and still growing from it. But it was such a great experience, and I think I'm kind of interested in seeing, because she has so many other books and like helpful things, so I'm interested maybe if there's like other things past that like kind of keep you in the same track of what to consider and think about, but just in a different way where it's less 12 weeks dedicated to this thing and only this thing, you know? Which it doesn't have to be, but that's kind of what I did. And I think it just like, it requires so much attention, and there's a lot of change it can bring up. So it's like hard to do other things at the same time. Yeah. But yeah, that's my thoughts on The Artist's Way. So yeah, I've moved. I'm starting to feel more like myself again. I think from what I remember from last week, I've been in a rough spot, and like I don't fully remember what I specifically talked about. I just know I was expressing, like, I don't know what I was expressing, just having a rough time, you know? If you think of like the tarot of the wheel, I was at the bottom, the way bottom, and now we're kind of swinging up again. So yeah, it's been interesting just to like get through it and watch myself and what I do to like cope and how I handle discomfort. Yeah, but I can feel, it's like having moved, I can feel that I'm in alignment with my choices, and like I'm in the right, not like the right, but like I'm in a place that feels really good, and that it's going to be good for me moving forward, which is really exciting. And I forgot what else I was saying. Well, that's okay. But yeah, I'm happy to move. I'm feeling like I'm starting to feel like I'm coming back into myself. Like the motivation to creatively express myself is good. I feel less of like, there's been a need for me to like disconnect and detach from reality and like live in my own fantasy world. And like I'm learning a lot about myself with like seeing that from where I am now, because it's something that I think I've done since I was a child, that I thought was just me being imaginative, and I'm like, oh no, it's a coping mechanism that I've just really strongly developed, because I haven't felt this way since I was a kid. I haven't felt this way in like 10 years. Like I haven't done what I've been doing in a long time, and for me, I was like, oh my god, I'm losing my imagination. I'm like, oh no, it wasn't my imagination. It is, but I was like, it was me coping. When things are steady in my life, I don't need to picture a fantasy world where everything is different. But it's okay. So yeah, learning a lot about myself, and just how to move forward. And I think I'm doing okay. Like, I've been like clinging on for dear life for my next therapy session, and I had that yesterday, which was really good and helpful. And like, there was a good, with everything we talked about, there was a good reminder of like just being present and like not needing to know the answers, which like feels so like straightforward. Like obviously I don't need to know all the answers, but there's a part of me that feels so wired to like dig and dig to like understand, and I want to understand and know as much as I can about everything all the time. And like kind of questioning why I do that and why I want to do that is because I want to like plan for the future, you know? I want to like have that set up and know what to expect, and it's like that's not that's not how that works. And having that reminder of like I don't need to do that is like helping me breathe a lot more. So I've woken up today being like, I can like sit with myself again, and like sometimes I'll disconnect and that's okay, but like it's less of a panicked like I need to know answers right now kind of thing. So that's been good. We are getting there. I think give myself like another week or two and we'll be like back into my routine. It'll be really nice. Yeah, I've been able to like set up a lot of stuff, which has been nice, and I'm waiting for furniture to come to continue unpacking, which has been really nice. The more I've been getting done and like organizing, it's starting to like really come together, which just feels really good. And then I'll be able to like get into like more of my routines. I'm really grateful for the time I've had to like before my move to like really establish a good routine for me that works, and to be able to like kind of fall into it now is really, really nice. Really grateful for that. I feel like I've just like I have like a baseline now that really lets me like expand in other ways. So that's nice. And one day it'll change probably. But we're gonna enjoy it and take advantage of it now so that we can launch off into greatness. But yeah, it's been good. I haven't really done much. I finished, which I don't know if I spoke about in the last video, but I started reading Throne of Nightmares by Kerri Maniscalco, which is, she has 2 series. There's the Kingdom of the Wicked series, and then it's the Throne of Prince, the Prince of Sin, the Princes of Sin, the Prince of Sin series. I think it's the Prince of Sin series. And it's just about the 7 deadly sins, or each princes in hell, and they have their like different realms and stuff. And the Throne of Nightmares is the newest one, which covers Prince Sloth, and it was so good. That was a good book. That was like nice to like, I think I like needed it. The exploration of the female character and what she was experiencing was like, I feel like every time I like consume something, there's always a parallel you can make to yourself. Or, like recently, the things I've been watching are very like, cause I feel like it's always, you can always relate to something, but recently it's been like, what I'm experiencing right now is exactly what's happening here in some type of like metaphorical way. So that's been fun. But it was a really good book. So if you like romantasy type books, I recommend that one. That one's really fun because it explores the tropes of romantasies in different like genres, and that's like the whole thing of the main character is that she's a big romantasy reader and she's a librarian, and they like just explore all these different tropes within it, and it's just so fun. It's like fun, self-aware. It's a really good read. So that's what I've been doing. And then for my podcast, Spencer and Sarah's House, on our Patreon, we've started A Court of Wings and Ruin, which has been awesome. And so I need to start reading the second section that we've got, which I'm excited to do. That's gonna be really fun. And then I think my plan is I've got the Ouran High School Host Club box set manga that I bought like a month ago, that has 18 books, and it's gonna be time for me to read those. Part of me wants to rewatch the anime as well. I haven't decided, but I think I'll start, because I read the first 3 manga. I think I'm going to restart from the beginning of that. Maybe that's what I'll do. But that's been just fun, just pleasant. My friend and I have started Bridgerton, season 4, so we're almost to that halfway point, which has been good. That's been fun to watch. I haven't been watching much else outside of like Stray Kids YouTube videos. That's kind of been my life, and that's okay. It's okay. We're just riding the waves of that obsession and kind of figuring out it all and just kind of letting it happen, and that's okay. But it's been good. I'm trying to think what else. There's not much else going on. I'm hoping to get back into my regular Twitch streaming schedule, which this week seems to be going well so far, and that's been really nice. I just want to get like a better setup, lighting wise. It doesn't look, I mean, it didn't look that good where I was previously, but now it's like, it looks worse. So I gotta figure out how to make that look better, make it look fun, but we'll get there. But I've got a new desk, which I'm really excited about. It's got like 2 levels, so I have my monitors on one level and then like space in front of me. which I'm really, really happy about, and it's just really cute. And I'm starting to get like the same like wooden color in a lot of my furniture, so now there's like a theme happening with my furniture, which is really exciting. And I'm just looking forward to being fully furnished and having everything decorated. I've got different themes for my different rooms, which I'm really excited about, and I'm excited to just kind of like go all in and turn this into like a witch hut in a really fun way. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. There's really nothing much. I'm just kind of getting used to being in this new space. Yeah, and like changing up like my working pattern, which has been good. I think what I've got set up is really, really gonna be really beneficial for me. Yeah, so I'm grateful for that. And yeah, things are like doing well. Like externally, everything is going well. There's like been turmoil in my brain, but I'm kind of like riding that out now. We're kind of nearing the end of the storm, which is good. Thank goodness. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. There was in the 3-minute video, it was so funny because I was so panicked being like, oh my god, I'm at 3 minutes, what am I going to talk about? And it's funny to think that I'm almost to 30 and like there is that what am I going to talk about, but I'm less panicked being like, oh god, this much. I'm like, no, we're going to have to yap for 30 minutes. And we're only just over halfway through and I don't know what else really to talk about. So I'm trying to think what's happened this past week. This video is coming out later than regular, and last week got uploaded later as well. And that's just because of all the upheaval, and that's just how it's gonna be, and that's okay. Oh my god. A machine turned off and it scared me. I don't know if you heard the noise. Thought something was dropping. Yes, but last week I saw The Beaches in concert, and that was really fun. That was really fun. I love watching live music. It's just something that seems so fun and something I want to do so bad, and it's like been on the top of my mind. So that's something that once I've got my routine going again and like my projects are up and running, my attention's gonna start turning towards performing music and what that looks like, because I think it's time, at least like learning, because I think with my Dragon Age deep dive, that is getting me to like make a song every month, which has been great, and film music videos, and it's like I'm already working towards that in a sense and getting that out, but like I think focusing on my own like other music as well for myself, and like just exploring the sound and making the music itself, kind of learning how to do better at that, which I think I am getting better, but I think it's like I don't know any of the tips and tricks to make things, if there are ways to make things go faster, or understanding like leveling a bit better and like mixing and stuff like that. I don't really know, unless it is just changing volumes, which I do, but like I don't know what it is, but like equalizers and the little like knobs and stuff, I don't know what those are, and I'd like to learn. So kind of focusing on that and like music production, producing music, I guess is what that would be. How to do that and what that looks like, which I think it'll be a longer project that kind of like underlies things, and that's okay. I just want to have fun, and I'm excited to like start connecting with people and looking to just collaborate and find like fellow creative people that have the similar motivations and similar drives to make stuff and do things and work together. Yeah, because I think a big thing about like Stray Kids and like how I've been getting into Smosh videos as well is I love just the collaborative sense, and like that sense of like support in an artistic way, I think is just so interesting and intriguing. I mean, like I've experienced it doing theater and doing shows, and like it's something that I miss having, because doing theater was so much fun, and like I think it always like was a struggle once a show ended, because like that thing kind of dissolves unless you like make those connections and help actively make those connections stay and last, which sometimes happens. But like just that experience of like finding that team and like you do become like a family in a sense is just like, I miss it. I miss it so much. So yeah, that's kind of the direction I'm trying to go in, you know? Find people to work with and become a family. But yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I've got like a nice space out front of my place that there's like a lot of what's the word? Area? Surface area that's like mine outside. So I'm gonna look into maybe gardening and growing some things in the summer, and then that's kind of it. It's like I've got so much space, but there's not much to do just because it's a busy road, and if you leave things outside, people could take it. Which reminds me, I think I need to check if something got taken. Which is fine if it did, I needed it to be taken. But if it did, that's good to know. Oh, and there's an alarm. There's a lot of sirens by my place, but I don't mind that. I'm pretty easy sleeping anywhere, and I just like hearing the hustle and bustle. And I think being away from like a city really like made me realize, oh, I am a city girl, because I think I've always never known. Like I feel like I just kind of like defaulted to like, oh, I'm gonna live in Chicago, and more for like the acting side of things, and that's what drove me to move there. But now being like, oh, I actually I like being in the city. That's just like a preference in my life, not just as like an actor needing to be in the city. I just like I just like seeing that people are doing things. I'm really curious about that. I'm like, look at all these people doing stuff. I like knowing that people are doing things, because I feel like when I'm like in the middle of nowhere or like isolated or in like a quieter area, I'm like, is anyone doing anything? Is it just me trying to do things? I don't know. So it's nice to be around people. I really enjoy. But yes, yeah, I'm gonna plan to garden. I want to just grow some like herbs, maybe some vegetables would be really cute. We'll just give it a shot. And maybe foxes will eat the things, and that's okay. It's just kind of like putting out front things that I don't mind disappearing or being damaged is kind of what I'm limited to outside, which is fine. And it might be okay. It just depends. But yeah, things are good. I'm really enjoying the vibe of my place, and it'll get better once things are fully unpacked and there's more decor. So there might actually be stuff behind me at some point. Maybe. We'll see. I haven't figured out what this area is gonna be yet. I have like an idea, but we just have to see if it'll work. But yeah, I'm trying to do like a theme per area. So like my bathroom, I want to be more like ocean mermaid themed, and there's like a division between there's like a shower room and a toilet room, and the toilet room is dark. There aren't any windows, so I kind of want to make that like an ocean cave kind of thing that you enter, that's like kind of like dark and moody, and then the shower room is more like bright, beachy kind of vibe. That's kind of what I'm going for, and I want to make my kitchen more earthy and like foresty. I think would be fun because there's no windows in my kitchen either, so I want to like try to like make it a little bit brighter with like a light earthy types of tones. Yeah, it's fun. And then just figuring out what to do with the rest of my space too. But I'm excited to explore that. It's been good, and like it's nice. There's like things that are accessible to me, which is really nice. Like everything's like a 10-minute walk away, which is not bad at all. It's really, really good. I think I'll get tired of like the same route that I have to take. I think that is going to be tiring, but like it's fine. We'll get through it. And I need to get my library card, and I want to go to like thrifted like charity furniture shops and see other furniture that could be helpful to get it secondhand, which would be nice, and hopefully cheaper too. I don't think I've thrifted furniture before outside of like Facebook Marketplace. So it'll be just nice to check out, and there's places nearby that I can do that at. I feel like everything like in every shop that I like or like would want access to is a 10-minute walk away, which I'm really grateful for. I think I'm really in a good spot. And it's just nice. It's nice to have a second. It's nice to be in a place that feels good, and I'm like not really stressed about anything because I know everything will be okay. And I'm in a good space. Like I am aligned, even though like there's a storm in my head and I am getting better. Like I know I'm aligned, and like being able to experience that and like experience the nuance of those feelings and what means what is just really helpful to me. And I feel like I overanalyze everything just because I'm just so curious and I like to know and understand. So it's been, though, like I feel like the past 2 weeks have sucked so bad, so bad. This being able to like have an outside view of it as well, of like observing what the things that are happening, has been really helpful. And hopefully I'll be able to remember that and use it in the future when upheaval rears its little head again. Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully not too bad next time. But yeah, I'm excited to find like homes for my plants and stuff. That'll be completely new. It'll be really nice because I think this will be the first time I can kind of like spread my plants around, because my space is like really well lit, so I can kind of like put it wherever, which is nice. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I just love decorating. Decorating's a fun time, you know? And it's getting warmer out now. Like it's 17 degrees here, which is kind of weird because it's been like really cold and rainy. But now the sun's out. Been out all day. That's my favorite. It's so nice. So feeling really grateful, and like, yeah, I just feel like I've got like a handle on things, and not in like a controlling way, but just in a like, oh, I can like breathe kind of way, which I really appreciate. And I would love to get back into drawing. I feel like I've paused on that, not like for too long. I feel like I've maybe attempted drawing the past few weeks, but I'd like to, you know, get more consistency in it a bit more. But I don't want to force anything either, because I feel like there's going to be so many things I'm interested in again. Once everything is like cleared out, I could be like, oh, I can do this and this and this. So I just gotta like take my time. But yeah, I've signed up for my gym, which I'm going to start going to this weekend, which I'm really excited about. I have space to do yoga in here, so I'm excited to get back into that routine as well. I think that will really help me. And just doing more physical things. We'll be looking at pole classes as well, to do that regularly still, which would be really nice. I'm really excited about that because I feel like I've put in so much work in the past 4 months. And it'll be nice to keep that up and just keep seeing where it grows, you know? Oh, the world is our oyster. But yeah, that was 29 minutes. We've got like 30 seconds left. I'm so fascinated about what the jump is between minute 28 and minute 29, because I can feel it in myself that there is a difference. And I know last week I was really struggling, and right now I've got a lot of energy and excitement. So yeah, if you experience that, good luck to you. I wish you all the best, and it will get better. We'll get through it. And that's all. Have a great week.